Alright, today I'm going to give you a bunch of tips whether you're a beginner to Super Mario 64 and you're playing it for the first time, or you played it when you were a kid and you're picking it back up for speedrunning. These are a bunch of things that I would have liked to have known when I started, and you'll probably figure lots of these things out on your own if you play for long enough, but it's good to just know them and skip the frustration. Okay, first off, let's talk about text mashing. So when you're mashing text, you might feel like you want to just spam A as much as you can, but you should actually kind of roll your fingers over A and B and time the presses. So if you look at my controller overlay, you can see that I'm timing my button presses as the text finishes coming on screen. Alright, the next one's really easy. You want to go into the left door when you're entering the castle, and as soon as you have control, you want to switch to Mario Cam, and then you can long jump and then do a jump dive. And the reason you go through the left door is because, one, it puts you in a good spot to switch to Mario Cam, and two, the left door animation is actually faster than the right door animation. You can easily chain long jumps by holding Z the entire time, and then pressing A each time you touch the floor. Speaking of long jumps, you actually have a lot of control over Mario while he's in the air, and this goes for long jumps or just normal jumps, but depending on how long you hold the stick forward, or whether you hold the stick left and right, you can actually strafe or jump different distances. Having normalized camera angles each time you enter a level is pretty important. So for example, you can see I went to the right and C down for this BOB level. And for Whomp's Fortress, every time I enter, I just zoom out. Instead of running towards this tree in Whomp's Fortress, you can actually just long jump straight towards it. Also, you can long jump when re-entering levels. You can probably speed up your cannonless, so you can actually start holding up while you're still changing your camera. You'll probably end up right about here when talking to the King Whomp, and if you go to this square, then you'll always land on the star after you kill him. You can easily tell which one it is based on the color of the tiles. So there's light tiles and dark tiles, and then there's dark horizontal lines as well. You can easily grab the owl by going to its shadow and then pressing and holding A to jump. And you can easily aim for the star by putting it in the middle of your screen at the bottom, and then ground pounding on top of it. When triple jumping up to the little penguin, if you aim slightly to the left, you have a better chance of not bonking on the wall. Also, make sure you go neutral on your stick before pressing B to grab the penguin. You do not need to jump when you slide off of this slope. If you ever accidentally ledge grab, you can press A to immediately get back up. It helps when trying to grab Bowser's tail if you do C down camera, and then when aiming for the bomb, go back to regular camera. Once you reach full speed while spinning Bowser, you can actually just hold the stick in one direction. The easiest way to talk to Bowser is to be facing him, but not standing on top of him. So I recommend just walking slowly towards him in order to spawn the text box. There's two different types of ways of making Mario roll in this game. One is by running and just pressing B to do like a low roll, and the other is to press A and then B to jump and then dive into a roll. In many situations you'll just want the low roll, and in order to do it you need to make sure you're actually going fast enough, because if not you'll just punch. But if you are going fast enough you can just press B to roll. Here's some examples of just low rolling. And here's examples of doing a jump dive into a rollout. When performing triple jumps, it's important to time how long you're pressing the A button. So a good example is in SSL when you're triple jumping over this pyramid. When attempting to talk to Toad, make sure you're at a standstill. If you jump and then immediately ground pound, you can easily collect a star that's above you without doing this. If you're coming at a star from the side, it's better to jump and hit it from the side rather than underneath, because that way you won't jump and waste time in the air like you saw in the last clip. When holding MIPS with the default camera, the direction is based on which way Mario is facing, so if you can get this angle then you should be good for the clip. If you turn your camera this direction on this pole in Fire Sea, then you'll have a much easier time running towards the elevator. If you want, you can do a pretty easy side flip here on the elevator to get up quicker. You can ground pound on top of Bowser to easily land where you want to without sliding. Once the stage does one last quick shake is when you can grab Bowser's tail. Use Mario Cam C down on the short staircase for BLJs, and Lakitu Cam C down on the endless staircase. When doing BLJs, try to mash as soon as Mario's butt touches the stairs. Mashing while mid-air doesn't really do anything until Mario catches on the stairs. An easy way to get onto this pole is to wall jump off the wooden block, jump twice on the steep slope, and then go immediately neutral on the stick before backflipping onto the pole. After running through this wind for a few seconds, you can press B to do a roll, and then triple jump directly into the pipe in order to not ledge grab on it. Once you are on the third throw in the Bowser in the Sky fight, you must choose a bomb that is close enough to you or else Bowser will not reach it even at full speed and facing dead on. A good way to consistently choose the correct bomb is to aim first for the bomb that you're facing when you enter the level, then rotate until you skip a bomb for your second throw. And then skip one more bomb for the third throw. That's all the tips that I was able to think of for this video, but if you have anything you want to add, make sure you share in the comments. So thanks for watching and good luck on your runs.